Hello friends and welcome back to Deus Ex. So we managed to get the augmented terrorist's corpse. Completed that little bit of the story, and then we got a message that we need to go see Zeke Sanders. If you recall where we left the last episode. He's waiting for us in an alley. So we'll see what he has to say and whether we did the right thing and let him go or not. But I can only assume it's going to be good because, I mean, why else would he have contacted us? Go find out. Hey Zeke, sup SA?
I see you got my message, cabrón.
Sanders. You're taking a risk meeting this close to Seraph headquarters.
Same risk as you, considering you're the one who let me go. But I don't plan to stick around that long.
Yeah? So what's this about?
I did some house cleaning after the plant. And I turned up some intel on that gearhead motherfucker who used me and my brother. Chink left a pocket secretary behind. Don't say who he was working for, but it's got access codes, names, shit like that.
Why are you giving it to me?
Maybe I don't like feeling like I owe you. Or maybe I figured I'd send a snake to kill a snake. Take or leave it, pendejo. Either way, my debt is paid.
Awesome, sure is. And we're gonna practice this point. Oh yeah.
Get lost, perro. You
Perro.
got shit to do.
Pendejo. How are we for storage? Not very great. Should we just go ahead and open up another... Or do we want to be able to move and throw heavier objects? Or do we want to keep being more stealthy? Let's try the moving heavier objects. Even if... Only because based on how much fun we had bunny hopping. I jump over you. You man, you jump over a car! I'm easily amused, as you can see. Ah, right. Security rating 3, so we can't do that. I just noticed there, as you hover over it, it says there security rating 3. Cool. So how are we for quests? We have to go stop a transmission against a bunch of gangbangers. Though... How much XP till the next praxis? 4.6 thousand. Is there anything we can sell here? Not really. We might as well sell this cyber boost. This is going to give us 3 hits of energy and we only have 2. Okay, right. We have to cross all the way across the map. We can go through this back alley now because we're strong enough to move the dumpsters. Or is that just the subway I'm seeing? That's the subway. So I'll keep going past the apartments then. I've got to say, I kind of like the idea of getting the skills that don't necessarily increase our combat ability at the moment, but that give us the most options in terms of exploring the map and finding stuff. I mean, when we found that bleeding sniper rifle on the roof, that was like, I think that just kind of summed up why it was a good idea to do that. We should look to see if we can find any lockers, hack into them. Why isn't our objective showing on the map? There you go, now it's active. There it is. Ah yes, there was a locker over here. What's it's security 5, I think. Yeah. So we would have to fight these dudes if we want to get in there. They're just a bunch of punks. I want to kill all of these
You hear what
guys.
that Pikers bitch was saying?
The resurgence of Detroit due in no small part to Seraph Industries.
What a fucking load.
Look, we can move dumpsters and throw them around now. I wonder if we can do damage to these guys, like by picking up a dumpster and just throwing it at them. It's not though, that's not very friendly, is it? Oh, we can push them around now. Cool. Oh yeah, hang on. Can I pick this up? He shoots! He fails horribly. Well, I'm a white dude, I suppose I shouldn't be playing basketball. Not gonna work. I wonder if this is gonna get us into the gangland. Probably. Yeah, we already got the stun gun from there. Hello, ladies.
Come on, baby.
Working on or hardly working?
Jensen.
Hey,
Time no see.
recognize me?
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but that'd be complete and utter bullshit, right?
Like your new style.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman. This guy is nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
Hell yeah. O'Malley.
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No reports, no address, nothing. We're pretty sure he got tied up in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
What about these gangs?
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of evolution, if you catch my drift. Everything's pretty much the same. The derelict row ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with augs, and defacing augmented people's property.
Yeah, right. Upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could discredit your investigation.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the publisher.
Okay. So, looking for... We're going to go to O'Malley's apartment first. So, what's the deal there?
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons. Basically anything you think can be used to build a stronger case against him. The more you get, the better.
Okay. So, what about DRB territory?
Okay. What's this about getting into DRB territory?
Yeah, I needed to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me. We managed to gain access to solid information that will tie it to O'Malley, but I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-aug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come out of this, huh? I don't know where exactly the DRB's cache is, but I know there's a bonus for you if you manage to sneak in and out without being spotted. Would make shit easier to handle on my side.
Fair enough. Remain undetected. We'll definitely be trying that.
What about the undercover assignment? Posing as a hitman?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using proxies, scapegoats, and red herrings to get us off his ass. But after months of schmoozing, we finally got through to one of his guys. Turned him into a mole. He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in?
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys whacked someone, a drug dealer. There's a witness, but we don't have any details. O'Malley does, and he wants someone to take care of the mess. The usual guy just got busted for possession, so the contact will send you in to pose as his replacement. O'Malley will be waiting for you in an alley next to the police station.
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the witness?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then plant it on a scapegoat he can arrest later. What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location, you'll need to get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not going to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if anything comes up.
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Fair enough. So this is one of the awesome things about this game and games like this. I legit didn't know that this quest was going to pop up. I was just looking at some of these ladies of the night, and she said, "Oh, hey, Jensen."
Guaranteed, or you get another try.
That's not how it works. Oh, so I hear. Then this chick is like, "Oh, hey, Jensen," and then I was like, "Okay, well, she recognizes me." Had a chat, and now we've got a quest. Awesome. Let's check it out. Cloak and dagger. So we've got to meet with O'Malley. Until recently, haven't been able to prove it. Through a confidential informant, they've learned he plans to hire a hitman for a job. He's asked me to pretend to be the hitman and meet with O'Malley in an alley next to the police station. I'm agreed to do it. With Derek Rowe, I think let's do his apartment first. Now this kind of ties in nicely with our main quest as well, because we're going to have to go to Derek Rowe anyway to find the antenna. And one of these ones here, get into Derek Rowe, DB Con Gang's turf, and then the secondary objective, we remain undetected. So if we can do that, we absolutely will. Okay, so which one of these objectives have you got? Let's go to his apartment first. So there is locate and shut down, go to Derek Rowe. That is meet with O'Malley, we'll do that second. Downtown apartments, locate his so that's this one closest here. Interesting. Boing. Boing. Ow. Far too easily amused. Oh, we've gone the wrong way. We have not. We should just bear in mind though that we can get around fairly easily. I mean, we can jump like a superhuman and lift heavy items like a superhuman, so. And our hacking isn't bad. At some point we'll start putting some more practice into level 3 hacking. But I think we're going to need to put in another point into stealth as well. Well, at some point we do have to start putting some points into combat as well, but I don't quite know when we have to do that. I mean, we haven't had to kill anybody yet, and I know it's going to have to happen, that we're going to have to become aggressive at some point, but I want to delay that for as long as possible. I just love the alternate ways of doing the quest without hurting anybody. But at some point I suspect we're going to have to get our hands dirty. Okay, so Maddie's apartment. Only a level 1, dead easy. Maybe we can find some free stuff in here. Yeah, we'll go for that data node. Only 35%. Unlucky, so we can't go for it, alright. Well, actually, you know what? Let's disconnect and see if it starts again. And how much time we have if we get detected. If we have less time. Look at that, it was only 35%, easy. 55, so we'll probably get detected here. Yep, we got a free stop virus, nice.
Access granted.
Nice. I don't know if there's going to be anyone in here. Oh right, but never mind, we can keep an eye on our radar. There was a door behind us. We can finally move fridges now, although to what end I don't know. I suppose in keeping with my cover story of being the worst spy in the world, I just moved this guy's fridge. Make it obvious that someone's been messing with his house. There you go, get in there. Get in there. Right, no one was in there. Don't mind the fact that you're... What is in here? Something interesting. Wow, security rating 4. Maybe we can hack into his computer. Please be a PDF. Just credits. Pocket secretary. I'll bet it's going to have the code that we need. These are the lodgings you'll occupy for the duration of this operation. You will notice a door with a security lock on it. The code for the lock is 1029. Oh, well, hang on. We've got 3 codes. Oh. Whoopsie. 1029. A camera in there or something? The hell? What is it that's flashing like that? Oh, that's a mine. Whoosh. Careful. Okay, I knew that was a mine. I can't believe it went off when we got that close. How on earth do we not make the mine go off? The hell are we? Alright, it saved once we got in here. Interesting. We got the access code. Are we going to shoot the mine, I wonder? I mean, as soon as we got into the room, it went off. There's a mine right there. But I think shooting the mine is gonna destroy whatever we want to get into there. How the heck? I'll bet these cardboard boxes are the key. We chuck cardboard boxes in there. Okay, it made the mine go off, which is not what I wanted, but I was hoping it would just obstruct the mines and then they wouldn't explode. Oh well. What is this? Package of drugs. So we've got at least one piece of incriminating evidence. What is this? Just this container we don't really need to move. We got some drugs, we got crossbow arrows. Awesome. Although, unsurprisingly, I think the crossbow itself was destroyed. Polycarbonate carbide tipped fin stabilized bolts optimized to offer stealth, grace, and accuracy when hand loaded into a crossbow. And look at this. This suitcase was selectable, but it's not anymore, so presumably the crossbow got destroyed. Keypad with security 3, we can't get into that. We can only hack it 2, yeah. Our next praxis we'll put into that. We didn't have the key, we didn't have the code, did we? No, no code found. If I hack here though, O'Malley. Only a security 1, so we'll definitely hack here. Suspect if we get that, that'll be the code we need. Only 35. See, I think that's why it's worth putting points into stealth. I wonder about fortifying is protection 45%. If it'll give us more time. So I don't know if it's more effective to keep pushing on or to try fortifying. Let's use one of the stop viruses. I really want to get into that data store there. Sensitive data uncovered.
Access
Nice.
granted.
I wonder what it was that we got. Extra. It was just extra flat XP. So the security gate 2, we've got that. Little Tony. Sam fucked up. Hey boss. Sam really fucked up this time. We told him. Told him to keep it cool, that you'd come up with a clean solution, but you know him, his crazy-ass temper. Said there wasn't no risk. He was covered and whatnot. Went straight to Big Ben's corner and iced him in the middle of the goddamn street. He said it was deserted, but I've heard through some of my personal channels that a local dealer might have witnessed all of it. I'll let you back once I know who he is and what he knows. This is big, boss. If I ever get to Sam, you'll know he'll talk. We have to deal with the situation now. Encroachment. Hello, Jack. Did you know the situation with the gangs has become somewhat of an issue for us here? Just like rats, these scum are slowly burrowing their closer and closer to a Highland Park facility. I've been told you are the man who's been assigned to resolve the situation. I'm sure you understand the importance and delicacy of what we've built here, and why it needs to be protected. That's why, as uncomfortable as it is, I have to ask you to act quickly. They are getting dangerously close, and this could be a major setback for us. You know how this organization feels in regard to public exposure and failure. Ollie. I don't know if that actually helped at all. I mean, it didn't give us a code, no. So what was the little bonus we got? Well, I'm gutted we broke the crossbow, but I can't see how we could have done otherwise. I mean... Oh, is it? Okay, never mind. Anything in here? Ooh! Shotgun, 2 full. And some reading material. Juz ad Billum, the rise of the PMCs, the Blue Water scandal. Doesn't seem to be terribly relevant, so I'm not going to read that. Holster our weapon. Yeah, gosh, that was disappointing that we lost the crossbow. Hell, is that just the back of the... Oh yeah, it's just the back of the cupboard. I thought it was a separate thing. We don't have a Praxis by any chance. No, stopworm, nuke virus. Okay, so this was one of the objectives. How are we doing here? So we found at least one piece of incriminating evidence. We can go meet with him, and then go to Derelict Row lastly. So let's go meet with O'Malley. Apparently no one noticed the sound of a bloody mine going off in this little apartment building. I mean, my neighbours are noisy, but for fuck's sake. Exit. Okay. Suppose the door. We're polite secret agents after all. That's one of these 2 objectives. The police station is where we want to go. Okay, so that's the one to our right. It's this one. Oh, hang on. We can't get through here, can we? Nope. We jump up there? No, not even I can jump up there. Yippee-doopie-doo, crawling through the sewer. Boing. Shortcut unlocked. Nice. Haha. Oh, have we been in here? Can't be opened. Fair enough. So, we go talk to O'Malley in the alley behind the police station. Probably the alley where we jumped over. We haven't checked here, have we? Boing. Nope. No. Wait a second. This was hacking 3. Yes, we just remember. I think let's put our next praxis into hacking 3, then we can unlock 2 of those safes. Goodness knows what'll be in there. Here's O'Malley. Let's get our negotiation on.
Yes. May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
He's showing that he's an alpha.
I'm a professional. I know how things work. So if we can just skip Cloak and Dagger 101.
Well, you certainly look the part. Now let's see how well you can play it.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business, a rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone, just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would be a tad overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
So what I did was during that, I just made a note. We got 4 pheromone cues. We got an alpha, a beta, an alpha, and a beta. More than only one block. So let's ask for details before we're trying to activate pheromones. Although, do we have to do it now? Let's try activate pheromones. Convince a melee to pay pheromones used to convince. Okay, what? Alright. Alphas can be appeased, but betas will be angered by this approach. Betas can be appealed to, but the low self-esteem of omegas will make them very suspicious of this kind of approach. Susceptible to pressure, but alphas are quick to rebel against it. So on this I think we should use A, because he gave us alpha and beta. I don't know if he's gonna be appeased or pissed off, because he's given alpha and beta. In that case, let's go for B's then, because that's like a positive and a negative, and that's only a positive.
You're obviously a powerful man, and messing with you is probably a bad idea. I just want half the payment in advance to know I can trust you.
Don't pretend to know what I'd like to hear, my friend. I do not crave the attention of others, but I do admire your guts. Here's a gesture of goodwill.
Nice. 500 credits. Cash money. So, I still wanted to ask him about other stuff though.
Don't you have a certain task to complete, my friend?
I want details on the stash.
I can get inside Derelict Row, but where can I find their weapon stash?
Look for an old concrete structure that is boarded up and condemned. I believe they stock their supplies right underneath it.
So, tell me about this package.
So what is it I'm picking up, and where is it exactly?
There's a rather luxurious apartment complex on Grand River Road. In front of it, on the other side of the street, you'll see a door that leads to a maintenance corridor. In the first corner of that corridor, you will find a crossbow hidden amongst the trash and debris. Use it to kill Double T.
So what about this target?
I need a more precise location on the target.
There's a small back alley known to the locals as Earl's Court. You can access Double T's building using the fire escape. He's in one of the apartments on the 4th floor.
Tell me about himself.
So what's the plan? You make a call and rat one of the bangers out? Then the DRBs retaliate and so on and so forth until they wipe themselves out?
Pretty much.
What about innocent casualties? These thugs aren't exactly expert marksmen, and it's pretty hard to aim from the window of a moving car. What could be worth such a risk?
I won't discuss my motives with you. I hired you to do a job. Just do it.
So you don't sound like a cop.
You don't sound like a cop.
You, on the other hand, are starting to sound exactly like one. I strongly suggest you simply get on with the program.
Fair enough. I think it's just going to piss him off to ask him about his employer. Let's not worry about that. Alright.
I guess that's it for now.
So was that said to our quest? Because I don't know if I actually want to go... I don't want to go killing unless I don't have to. Jenny needs the murder witness alive and talking. I have to find him, and according to O'Malley, he's laying low in an MCB hideout near Earl's Court. More specifically, in a 4th floor apartment inside the building. Oh, so I'm not supposed to kill him. Retrieve O'Malley's package. The murder weapon O'Malley wants me to pick up is laying around trash and debris in the maintenance corridor in front of the Chiron building. Got to get it and bring it back to Jenny. Go to Derelict Row. Okay, so it looks like we're going to go find the crossbow and then go to the MCB gang's hideout, but not kill anyone. So I think it's going to be all non-lethal stuff there, and then we're going to talk to the guy. Hey buddy, taking a piss? Oh, never mind. Excuse me. Minding my own business. Hello officer, is this going to piss him off? Nope. So which way is the Chiron building? There it is. We'll not make some of these inactive, no. So it's the middle one there, the one that's 160. I'm glad we found this extra's whole sub-quest. I mean, it's all going to be good experience towards more praxis. And we must remember to get hacking 3 as soon as we can. Oh, hang on, we can't just go straight past, yeah? Alright, we have to go around.
Come on, baby.
We should bear in mind that we are going to try to get in to the gang territory without being spotted, but we haven't got any actual stealth items to help us. Oh, we can't carry the crossbow, we don't have the space for it. I think maybe it's time to... yeah, let's go back to our apartment and go free some space up on our inventory. Yippee-dippee-doo, going home to my fancy flat. I don't quite know what we're going to drop. I think we can drop the pistol and the energy bar and 1 grenade. And yeah, that's it. In terms of spending praxis, I think we'll go level 3 hacking, and then we have to take some more inventory space. I mean, this is ridiculous. We can't carry anything. And look at this.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Thank you, fat lady. Oh wow, how cool is that? Nice little effect, that. Sniper rifle's still there, which is good. Spare rounds we don't need. Drop. Definitely want to come back for that though. We need the arrows. Ooh. Package of illegal drugs found in O'Malley's apartment. Okay. That's more than enough space, I think. Oh, good. Alrighty. See you, flat lady.
Re-establishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
I'd love to have a nice lady to talk to me in our flat. Welcome home, Stubby. Did you have a hard day at work? Oh, flat lady, it was the worst. Yeah, it's the future. Flat ladies are the future. There's your episode title. We've got to be careful, I think, when we go to this gang place. We've seen how quickly we can die. And I'm sure it's not going to be just the informant. He's going to have some homies with him. So we're gonna have to use the darts, I think. Nice. What can this take in terms of upgrades? The Hawkeye does support some standard upgrade package. You can also make use of a special package called the Lead Fire Targeting Suite. Upgrade relies on scope leading software to predict the target's movements. Interesting. Completely silent, long range, lethal weapon. Awesome. Arrows follow an arc when fired. They do not travel in a straight line. Use the scope's adaptable sight to line up your shot before firing. Crossbow has been around in one form or another for centuries, thanks to the simplicity and effectiveness of its basic design. With few moving parts, the weapon can operate in near silence and in almost any conditions. The Hawkeye XH2 version is a lightweight, single-shot crossbow with a built-in optical sight. This improves the weapon's accuracy, but reload time is slow, as each bolt must be hand-loaded. Very cool. We have to reload it. No, we don't. Is there any reason?
Come no closer, Slick. Back off.
Oh, this is one of the gang guys. Okay, fair enough. And I think once we're ready to go into the gangland, this is going to be our way in. We're going to knock these two guys out and get in through there. Unless we want to go in through this main building here. Okay, making progress. Is this the main building next to... Yeah, so we don't want to get in there. But first, we need to go... We need to go to our witness's apartment. Where's the objective? Locate the MCB gang's hideout. Jenny needs the murder witness alive and talking. I have to find him, and according to O'Malley, he's laying low in MCB hideout near Earl's Court. More specifically, in a 4th floor apartment beside the building. So where's Earl's Court? I think Earl's Court is that basketball court that we saw. We've got Seraph headquarters, we've got, that's the petrol station, downtown apartments. I think Earl's Court is around here somewhere. Well, no, it'll be one of these apartments. Around here. That's behind us. Am I just being stupid? Is there actually a quest tile? Oh right, it might... Oh, because it's on the 4th floor. I see, you have to go to the 4th floor. So there's the MCB gang's hideout. So where is that now? I can see the vague faint... We've got a building there. Okay, so it's in this building here then. Bam. That's the building directly in front of us. This one here. Interesting. Took a little bit of figuring out, but hey, the map actually works quite nicely. But we can't get in around here. Let's go around this building. He's on the 4th floor. How in the hell? Ah, okay. Fire escapes, obvious. So should we go all the way to the 4th floor, or do we try to get in and then somewhere closer and then work our way up? Let's go all the way to the 4th floor if we can. Oh, a window egress. Interesting. Ingress, rather. Egress is to exit. Ingress is to enter. Okay, we're almost in. Well, we know there's going to be... Okay, so we go in and then that's the apartment there. We have to expect that there's going to be gangsters all in here. Not quite sure what to expect, to be honest. Anyway, we've been filming for a little while. That's almost 40 minutes. I think this is a good place to stop for a sec and pick up on the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Deus Ex Human Revolution. When you come back, we're going to go see what's up with these with this DCB gang. No idea what we're in for there, in terms of how many bodies we have to fight. We'll try to keep it non-lethal. We've got our dart gun, we've got our stun gun for close range stuff. I'm confident we can do a good fist of it. Alrighty, as always, thanks very much for watching. I'm Stubby149, and I'll catch you in the next episode.